As we conclude with this first week, I would like to put emphasis again on please engage actively with the material rather than passively consuming it. You will learn much more by actually trying hands-on working with it. There will be struggles and hurdles, but this is where you learn essentially interacting, because there will always be such issues. So just learn to handle them is the best way to protect against them. To further help you with developing a feeling for smart contracts, we will assign you weekly homework. This week was mostly focused on introducing the program and setting up the environment, so there will only be a small homework regarding to this setting. The next weeks will have more challenging assignments based on writing actual smart contracts. So, assignment number 1 is to set up your environment. If you have not already, make sure that you've got the Blockfrost set up in the previous lecture at least, and make sure that this check setup script is running. Feel free to play around with the alternative options of using a local node or remote infrastructure or whatever. We have linked the respective videos for the OpShin Pioneer Program in the GitHub repository. Also, second assignment, understand the EUTXO model. Make sure that you have read all the documentation and feel confident about how it works. For these abstract topics, it can help to explain the concept to someone else to check if you have really understood it in all depth. So maybe try and go explain the EUTXO model to a friend or family member, or just write down a short summary on a piece of paper, or try to visualize it by drawing a graph of EUTXOs. If you feel like you don't have a high-level understanding, try different resources, looking up on the internet some explanations, or you can also decide to just go ahead and do the next lectures, and maybe your confidence in the model will still grow, because it's also possible to just learn the EUTXO model by hands-on creating transactions and seeing how it behaves. The details will become clearer as you do more and more practical work on EUTXO. All right. So congratulations, this is the end of week 1. Starting from next week, we will dive into practical coding sessions, and we will see our first smart contract in action. See you next week.